Hey there, it's Bootzone here. This is a Swan Cool Touch toaster, disassembled. I think it's the model number, it's down there, 20441, made in China. It's about, I reckon, 27 years old. I think I remember this being bought, so I would have been quite young. And it's a very straightforward toaster. It has a little plastic knob on the front that you pull down, and then it's got a temperature setting thing here between 1, which was like lightly toasted, to F, which is crumbs, charcoal. So if we look at how that corresponds, when it's on 1, it's about here, and when it's on F, it's about here. So this cam is pointed upwards. What happens then, whenever you pull down the latch, if that's at 1, you can see that it moves this lever here in and out. So this whole latch mechanism moves in and out. It's pretty dirty, and it's latching onto this little piece here. There's a little tiny piece, so if I click it up, that's it to finish it off. You can see in here there's a bimetallic strip running behind this piece of heat-proof board. It's this bimetallic strip, and that's what it latches on. So it's just on a kind of a heat timer setting thing. And then these contacts here, whenever the latch comes down, it breaks one contact. Oh, I've got it latched off now. Breaks one contact and makes 2 other contacts, which are the 2 for the 2 element circuits, from what I can tell. So then if we look underneath, it's just got 3 separate element circuits. Yeah, not 2. Don't know why it's like that. It might be something to do with the size of the wire or something. If you got power coming in here, going over to here through this element here, coming up here to this element, coming out again, going over here, then coming all the way back again, and the metal is earthed. So why am I telling you all this? Well, I've had this toaster 27 years and I quite like it. I was cleaning it the other day, and I think a bit of moisture got into it and got accidentally turned on with nothing in it, and then one of these little coils here popped, 2 of them actually, and so I took it. I thought, oh man, it's a £20 toaster, I should just throw it out, but my nature is not to do so. So I started here on the top and I untwisted all these little metal tabs. They don't use screws inside because they're kind of a one-way system. These are, you make it and then you throw it out. So I untwisted all those tabs, the top lifted off, this little side bar which keeps the tin from the plastic here. I guess that's the cool touch feature. Pulled that off, then got this side off, and then got this side to bend out a bit, and was able to take up that, piece of, it's kind of like a kind of a mica cardboard or something that is non-conductive but heat-proof instead of using metal. And I was able to just unwind the element on one side at the bottom and just clip it into the little spade connectors. So I'm going to put it back together and see if it works. But the other thing about this, so the first thing I suppose is that it's a one-way system. They're not designed to be fixed really, even though in this case I was able to fix it, hopefully. The other thing is that down in the bottom, these are the fasteners that they use to hold it together. So I've never seen this kind of one before. It's like a Torx, but it's like the blade of a Torx rather than the head of a Torx, if that makes sense. So I just managed to get a socket onto this, whatever size it was, just rammed it on and forced it off. And then the other one is this one here, which is the same but smaller. And I used a forked screwdriver for that one, so it's a screwdriver with a piece of the middle. It's like a flat bladed screwdriver but a piece in the middle left out. And it's just from one of those multi-socket tool screwdriver sets. So that's what I did there. So I'll put it back together and see if it works. How about that? So I've got it plugged in and it's off. Switch it on, let's see what happens. Put it on to 5 or full. Yeah, it's the longest cycle. Click. Oh, we're getting a bit of smoke just there. A bit of smoke popped up. So we're getting red over in the back there. Getting red in the middle. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. You see that there? Turn it over. Oh yes, looks like we're working. So I'll leave that there now and it'll go pop. Hopefully, presently, when that bimetallic strip kicks in. So what did I do? Well, I rewound. I wonder are they getting different? They look pretty similar there, red and red. I've got a friend with me here in the room today. To make it work, I guess all I really did was I unwound one spool at the bottom. So I've lost one horizontal stripe. That's it from the bottom. So I think it's the one on this side. It doesn't go down as far, and you can see that little tail end there. Down there where it's just a little, I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's where I folded it in. So you can see, I can't get my finger too hot. Just below my finger there, the bottom corner. That's where I've, instead of having it going across the ways, I've tucked it in and folded it into the spade connector. You know, I think that's working. Let's see if the metallic strip still works, the bimetallic strip, and we'll call it good if it is. You can see, like I said, 27 years, I suspect that's what it is. There's heat shrinkage to the plastic. But like it is a cool touch, you know, it's not cold, but it's warmer towards the edge, but you can touch it like that. It's not like a metal toaster that would have conducted the heat across. Quite pleased with that actually, now that it's going again. I like this toaster even though it really is a low end piece of rubbish. I like it when you can fix something and it works. So that was the pre-click. I don't know what that is. I should probably take the cover off and have a look just for my own satisfaction. It always does that a bit before it's going to click. So it's either the bimetallic strip kind of getting ready, or that sounds silly, but something like that, or something else, and then it'll go click any moment now. There's no toast in it, of course, so this is going to be the anticlimax of the moment. My little friend is trying to climb into the dishwasher, that's why he's making those noises of exertion. There you go. Yeah, so it looks like it's working. Looks like it's working. Happy days. If you can fix something, even though it took probably an hour and a half for me to do that, I think it's worth it. Saves it from the landfill, stops a new one being built. Alright, thanks for watching, see you later.